let's break it down. If you had a product, so let's say you've got an online course, this is what you would need to do in order to make $1 million. You would need 5,000 people to buy a $200 product to make $1 million. 5,000 people to buy a $200 product. You would need 2,000 people to buy a $500 product. 2,000 people to buy a $500 product. Or 1,000 people to buy a $1,000 product. Or 500 people to buy a $2,000 product. Or 300 people to buy a $3,333 product. Let's say that you actually had a subscription instead of a course. So for me, I've got a membership, and it was my membership that got me to my first $1 million. So let's look what that would look like if you have a subscription service. You could get 5,000 people to pay you $17 a month for 12 months, that would generate $1 million. Or you could get 2,000 people to pay you $42 a month for 12 months, that would get you to $1 million. You could get 1,000 people to pay you $83 a month for 12 months, get you to $1 million. 500 people to pay $167 a month for 12 months, or 300 people paying you $278 a month for 12 months. So each one of those gets you to $1 million. So asking yourself the question, okay, could I create a subscription or a membership that would be $83 a month, and what would it take for me to get 1,000 people to sign up at $83 a month? What would it take? So for me, when I started my membership, I started it out and it was $25 a month. Okay, how many people do I need to get signed up at $25 a month to make $1 million? And so then knowing, okay, I need to have this many thousands of people, helped me to see, okay, I need to figure out how I can get really, really good at getting people to join my membership in order to reach my goal. And it becomes so much more tangible, so much more real when you know what the numbers are. And again, like if you have a digital product like a course, breaking it down and thinking, okay, I want to sell it for 500, I need 2,000 people to buy that. How am I going to get 2,000 people to buy my course at 500? Because you can get 2,000 people to buy a course from you at 500, especially if you then break that down and you look at what that's going to look like, say over a year or 2 years or even 3 years. Can we just do the maths on that really quickly? 2,000 customers over, say, 3 years is 666 customers per year. So then if we break that down by month, it would look like, the maths quickly, so then you need 56 customers a month in order to hit that goal. So essentially you need between 1 and 2 people to buy from you every day. So breaking it down like that so that you can see, okay, yeah, I can figure this out. I can start figuring out how I'm going to get people to buy my $500 course. And you can then see, like, okay, I now know how I'm going to get to $1 million, and it becomes so much more realistic. Okay, the million's out there. I know what my numbers are. I know I can work backwards through my numbers to figure out how I'm going to reach it. But now let's just go for 10,000. How can I start making 10,000 a month? So, for example, 10,000 a month might be 212 people paying 47. Or it might be 33 people paying 297, or it might be 16 people paying you 597. When you break it down and start thinking, okay, I have got a course that is 297, I'm going to charge 297 for it. How am I going to get 33 customers? Or how can I get 212 people to buy something from me 47? When you start looking at it like that, all of a sudden, you can easily work out the maths of how you're going to get to 10,000 a month. Starting with the end in mind and working backwards from it to get you to that goal. You can get there, you can make it happen. It's just having that clarity on what you're trying to achieve and working your way backwards from that goal. Figure out what it is you are going to sell, figure out who you're going to sell it to, and then figure out how you're going to sell it to them. And if you can start really getting clarity on those questions and you can start to have a really solid plan for yourself that you can get going with, you can reach these goals, you can make the most amazing things happen. So in the description, I am going to leave some links to some other episodes I've filmed that are going to help you on ways to generate revenue, as in like how to create a membership or other ways to make money online. So definitely check those out so that you've got some ideas and you have that clarity on what you're going to create so that you can actually reach your goal. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope it's helped simplify it in your mind so that you can see you can do this, you can make it happen. If you have enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode.